Little Mikey, TMB.
Chih.
How's it going?
What's up, brother?
Hey, same grinding. How you doing?
I'm good.
That's what's up, man. What all you working on?
I just dropped a new project with DJ MLK from Hood Rich out in Atlanta. DJ MLK just dropped a mixtape called Something Special. So, doing my rounds with that. But we just dropped that shit. And I just dropped the first single on that shit called On the Rise. And then I just dropped a new video a couple days ago called For Lifers off the tape. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. So for people who might not know, where you from? Where you out of?
East Oakland.
East Oakland. Okay,
Deep East Oakland.
that's what's up. And what was it like for you growing up out there?
The same shit that happened in the ghettos, like, niggas trapping, little. You talking about when I was younger, grown,
Growing up. Well,
play sports for a minute, and then shit. I had just me and my mama. So after a while, nigga got up into the streets, and then shit, like 12, and then shit, it was just up from there, learning life lessons and shit. Uh,
that's what's up. What was going on at 12 that made you want to be in the streets?
well, like I told you, my mama, like she was a single parent, so she really can't keep my attention as a little boy growing up in it, like inner cities and shit like that. So I had hella cousins and uncles that was like in the streets. So I guess them was like my father figures. So all my cousins was all outside, so I just went outside. Shit, I started selling weed at 12. Shit, apes and shit, little apes and shit at 12.
Okay. Now, uh, being out there selling weed and in the streets and everything, did you ever get arrested or?
Nah, not when I was young. Not at that age. It was just more so I should just be taking like little apes and shit to school or like just blending in. I was a little nigga though, so nobody. It wasn't nothing serious. I was just selling little apes and shit.
Okay. And what was school like for you?
Like I said, I was a young nigga, but I used to hang with all the older people. So when I was like in the sixth grade, I was with the eighth graders. So when I got to high school, it really couldn't keep my attention because I'll be in the ninth grade, but I'll be hanging with all the 12th graders and shit. And plus, all my niggas that from the streets wasn't really in school, so they used to come up to my school at lunchtime, and I just leave with them and shit. So high school for me was like a little memory.
So you dropped out early?
Yeah.
Okay. And, dropping out of school, what do you do with yourself? Are you
Oh shit. I I think I just dedicated my life to the streets at that time. I was in the streets, trying to figure it out. Young nigga thugging in East Oakland shit. With this clique called STI. They was big in the city. I used to be running around with them. And you know, thugging hard, I guess. Shit.
okay? So at this point, do you ever try to get a real job or go straight or anything?
The funny thing is, bro, I never had a job. I never filled out a job application. I never was a little nigga had a summer job. I don't even like, everything I got up the muscle my whole life. So I mean, shit. Shout out to the people with jobs, but to me, it just wasn't fast enough. And I got a smart mouth, so I just don't like when people tell me what to do and like doing all that shit for nothing, a little bit of nothing. Plus, I seen my mom work hard, so it's like I just wanted to get a lot of fast money in lump sum so I can be a helping hand to my mama and shit. Cause like I said, she was the only parent.
What does your mom think when she finds out you're in the streets?
She had nights when she was crying and calling my older uncles and cousins and shit, cause she just didn't know what to do. Like it's hard. Like my mom had me when she was 16. So it's hard for a young lady in inner cities trying to raise a little boy that's hard headed and not listening. She don't know what to do. This is her first time. So she's just, I stressed her out. That's why I'm trying to pay her back now and get rich so I can she ain't gotta just kick her feet up. Like that's what it's about for me right now. Doing right. You know what I'm saying? Staying righteous. You know what I'm saying?
Uh, at what point do you start rapping?
I always was rapping my whole life, for real, for real. Like I always was a rapper. Like my uncle, Money B from Digital Underground. Like, that shit big to my family. So I always had that and the Tupac shit, you know what I'm saying? So I always like wanted to be a rapper just because my uncle. Like that always was around my life. Like seeing him doing what he do and all that shit. I just like that's what I want to do. And then like I I grew up like when Cash Money and shit started popping. So I was old enough to understand that shit. So I was fascinated with what they was doing too, Lil Wayne, Birdman, and all that shit. So I always was rapping. Like I always was rapping. Like, but I started taking it serious probably like 4 or 5 years ago though.
And now that you start taking it serious, you're in the studio more. You're probably out of the streets more.
Oh yeah, that shit. That's a whole nother like this shit's so different now. Shout out to DJ Scream in Atlanta. My first song that went viral was this shit called Crack Spot. It caught the attention of DJ Scream in Atlanta and shit. He picked it up. And that's how I started doing my mixtape series, the Hood Rich mixtape series with DJ Scream. We dropped 3 mixtapes out under the Hood Rich umbrella. And then I just dropped another one a couple months ago with DJ MLK under the Hood Rich umbrella. So I've been taking it serious ever since I started doing those. Connected with my bro, Champagne Elite.
That's what's up. Okay. Now checking out your music, it doesn't really sound like typical Bay Area music. Like the style's a little bit different. So how did you come up with that style, and where does it come from?
Well, that's my style really just comes from like a worldly me just traveling and shit. Like I lived in Miami for like 2 years, and then I moved to Atlanta. So me just being able to move around, and I kind of look at this me moving around the shit I was doing. I kind of look at it like I did a artist development. I was able to be in like the A-list clubs and see what's shaking and moving in Miami and Atlanta and all that type of shit. And on top of me being a heavy Cash Money influence, you know what I'm saying? Like I really wasn't influenced by like Bay Area music, but I looked coming up, growing up, I looked up to like the E40s and like, shit like that, Messy Mars and you know what I'm saying, Yuck Mouse and shit like that. But Cash Money was the who really made me like, hey, I want to do that. That's what I want to do. Like that's what I want to do right there. Cause I'm a hood. What they was doing was representing the shit I was living, and they look like us. I was like, they was representing me. So that just I was fascinated with that shit. On top of the digital underground shit with my family and me, and then the Tupac, I wanted to be Tupac and all that shit. So it's like, and I was on some so that's why my shit sound like that. It's like a gumbo pot of everything. Like I'm a student of the game, like a hip hop baby, kind of like you could say. So I didn't just keep my mind in the Bay. So that's probably why my shit sound like that.
Well, you mentioned the Tupac, that you looked up the Tupac. What do you think about the recent arrest of Keefy D?
Shit, they 30 years later they did their job. Shit, I guess you know. RP Tupac.
Okay, now being that your style is a normal, typical Bay Area style, is there any, do you get any backlash for that?
I wouldn't call it backlash. I just say it's more of like a resist pushback on the support a little bit because I don't got the traditional sound, you know. They want a nigga to have that hyphy shit, but to me, it just, I wanna like, I wanna go major league. Shout out to everybody in my hometown doing that shit. But I just wanna go major league, you know, and create that wave in the town in Oakland so we can have one of them boys. You know what I'm saying? I'm that boy for real. So I don't know.
Okay. Well, you have a new project coming out.
It's out.
New project.
So it's
Okay.
called Something Special, hosted by DJ MLK Hood Rich. I just dropped that shit. It got like 16 tracks on it. It's hard. That shit banging. That shit out right now. We just dropped it. I just dropped the video for Lifers. That shit going crazy. So Lil Mikey TMB, the mixtape called Something Special on every digital platform. And for Lifers, the video just dropped everywhere. So
Are there any big features on it?
I got my brother Tracy T from Atlanta. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
That's my brother Tracy T. The one he cash dog right now, but he on there. I want to keep the features like limited because I don't really do features. I be wanting to show motherfuckers I can stand on my own. You know what I'm saying? Because my first project, I had hella features on there. So I just kind of like wanted to, you know what I'm saying, do it on my own a little bit. But I got Tracy T on there. That's my brother.
Okay, that's what's up. Why is this one different, or what makes this project better than any of your last projects?
Cause right now, I think right now, for real, I think I found my wave. I think I found my lane, and all I need is the platform for the world to hear, and it's gonna take off. You feel me? And I really do this shit for Oakland, so I'm ready for. I know Oakland ready to have somebody to champion, and I know, you know what I'm saying. We need one of the ones that represent us in that way. So I'm just doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying? But this the shit. I really feel like this my best work. Um, I feel like niggas ain't coming like this. I feel like I really represented home. I put on. And this shit hard, man. Lil Mikey TMB something special right now. That shit called something special. That shit hard. I couldn't think of nothing. I listened to the track list and I just like this something special. So I named it something special. That's what I did.
Is there anybody out there that you want to work with? Any big names, or like who would be like your dream feature?
I want to work with everybody. I want to work with everybody. But like I said, I grew up in Lil Wayne. That's the boy. So I feel like me and Wayne would do some shit. That'd be like after I do a song with Wayne, I just feel like, yeah. You feel me? Or do something with Birdman talking in the background, rubbing his hands and shit. But other than that, I'm ready to work with everybody though. For real, for real.
So growing up in the streets, you're probably gonna experience a lot of wild situations. Probably
Yeah.
go through a lot. Is there anything that in particular that sticks out that you can talk about?
Yeah, we can talk about whatever. As far as some street shit, where you want to go? Shit. I'm from Oakland, man. It ain't even when you from Oakland, shit. There's nothing surprises you. I done been through everything, bro.
What do you think is like one of the wildest situations you've been through?
Besides shit, I was in a coma for like 2.5, 3 weeks. I got shot in the blood vessel on my heart.
How'd that happen? Can you kind of take me through it?
Um, I think that was because I got shot 3 different times. That was the last time I got shot just once. Blood vessel on my heart. I was in a coma, but that was for like some. I want to say, damn, it was some shit going on in my hood, and we was into it, and niggas did some little lucky drive-by shit. One bullet, and it hit me in my arm, but it traveled and hit the blood vessel on my heart. And I was in a coma for like 3 weeks and shit. But that wasn't even the craziest time though, because the time before that, I think that time was the craziest because my car actually got shot up 100 times, and I only got shot 3 times in my leg, like once in both legs and once in my foot. So I think that was the craziest time that nothing up my upper body got hit and my car actually got shot 100 times. The door handles, the windshield, the rearview mirror, the door, everything got shot off, and I only got hit in my legs and my foot. So that probably was the craziest.
Okay, well, let's go back to the time where you got shot in the heart.
Okay.
Okay, you get shot. What is the first thing you think, and what are you feeling when you
first
get
thing
shot?
The first thing, cause I got hit in my arm and the bullet traveled to my heart. You know what I'm saying? So I knew I was hit in my arm, but it ended up hitting the blood. It hit the blood vessel too. So I'm losing hella blood in my arm. On top of the bullet travels. By the time I got to the hospital, it hit a blood vessel in my heart. That's when I went out in the coma. So,
do you remember anything before you went out?
When I first got hit, I just remember telling God because I got hit in my hood and I got low, and I like ran into the stove, and I sat on the ice thing and I just sat back like, God, not right now. Like I didn't say like, God, why don't do the niggas like why God? I didn't do that. I just was like, not like this, God, not right now. I knew why, niggas be doing shit. So I was like, not right now, God. And I set up, and my cousin's running in the store like, you good, you good? I'm like, I'm good. And I started wheezing hella hard, like, that's how I knew I got hit in my heart, like the shit hit me in the heart. So I just remember my daddy threw me in the car, because my daddy from my hood, I done sold dope with my daddy and hella shit. Shout out Big Me's, that's my boy. My daddy threw me in the car and dropped me off at the fire department because he had warrants and shit. So he couldn't take me to the hospital. So he dropped me off at the fire department, and the fire department took me to the hospital. And I just remember the doctor like, we're gonna try to save you. I'm like, don't try. Like, don't let me die. He like, I'm gonna try. Some shit. And then I just remember he put a thing on my face. I wake up, I see my mama. I'm like, Ma, this the next day? She's like, hell nah, boy, this shit 3 weeks later. Like, I'm like, damn, And I had to just learn how to walk over and shit and all that shit.
You had to learn how to walk again?
Yeah, cause I think my memory and shit was like shut down, my nerves and shit. It was weird, cause I was in a coma for like 3 weeks. So when I woke up, like it was bad, like you know what I'm saying. But yeah,
How long did it take you to learn how to walk again?
that was quick though. That was like 4 days,
Oh,
3 4
okay.
days when I did that. But yeah,
Wow. Um, how long was the recovery total?
I was in the hospital for like a month and a half, but the recovery was like a whole year though. That's why I got this big ass scar that go all the way across my chest. You feel me?
Damn. What's the scar from? They operated?
Yeah, and I had to
Had to
cut
cut
me
you open?
open, fix the artery it hit, and then lift my chest open to get the bullet that was in my heart,
Damn.
the blood vessel in my heart. But that, like I said, that wasn't even that was the procedure part seemed spooky. But the time before that, when I was saying my car got up 100 times, that time was crazy. That was some movie shit. Oh, he talking about when I was in Miami in Club Live. This after I got hit up and shit. I was in Miami and shit when I first started my little healing journey. And I had still had a bullet in my leg and shit, but I'm in the middle of the Club Live and shit. I pulled a bullet out the bullet. One of the last bullets, that shit came out in the middle of the club. I pulled my pants down. Shit was hurting. That shit was sticking out my skin. The security guard got a pocket knife and popped up and took it out my leg in the middle of the club. So, fuck.
That was from when you got shot 3 times?
Nah, that was when I got shot. Yeah, with the 100 rounds in my car. Yep, that was that time. So yeah,
Damn.
little shit like that. But it's hood shit, man. I survived that shit. I'm worldwide now. I'm doing what I do. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing shit I can only dream of. I only dreamed of doing. I can't believe I'm this far doing this shit. But I think all that shit I went through for real in the streets in Oakland, that shit built me up for character. And a lot of them shootings and shit I did, you know, I don't complain because I know what was going on at the time. It made me a better man. But that shit turned me into a rapper for real full time too. So shout out, man.
You know, I interviewed a few people, and they've said that after they got shot, they felt invincible because they didn't die.
Well, the first time I ever got shot, I was 16. And I was with my niggas, RP Bin Laden, my brother. He died, he got killed and shit, but they older. They was in the store. Like I told you, I used to run with this clique called STI. Um, we the niggas I was with was trying to rob somebody in the store. And he ended up swindling and getting out of the way. However, he got away. He got away and went out the store. And when my partners them who was trying to rob him came out the store, he came off the corner. I guess he went to his car and got a gun. And he started shooting at the crowd because I was with the niggas, like I told you. And I ended up getting hit in my leg, little bullshit. I was 16 though. So when I first got shot then, me being 16 at the time, I'm like, I mean, it's cool, but it's a leg shot though. You feel me? So I wasn't feeling, I was like, I got shot. But when I got hit with the 100 round, when they put 100 rounds in my car and I survived that, I kind of felt invisible because I only got hit in my legs and my foot. And then I bounced back because there was so much shit going on in Oakland at the time. I was kind of, after that happened, I started like antagonizing niggas, like nah, nigga, like you feel me? Like nigga, that's what y'all couldn't even do nothing. Like you know what I'm saying? Cause I was really thugging hard at the time, bro. So I felt invisible then because they put all their effort into you know what I'm saying? They couldn't do nothing. But then when I got hit that last time in my heart, I wouldn't say I felt invisible, but I had like a revenge redemption on my mind. So nasty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, you feel me? But nah, I wouldn't say invisible. If a nigga feel invisible getting shot, he a coon. Like, that's some cool shit. I hell nah. That made me strap up even tighter. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking on this bitch 30s on me now. I ain't playing with nobody. You ain't gonna die play with me. I got PTSD. I'm nervous. I don't trust nobody. I got jewelry on. Hey, get away from me. Feel me? And I come in peace. And I come in peace. So don't make me have to get the. Understand? That's all I love though. Shout out East Oakland.
Now, getting shot, do you still be in your hood as much? Or
I just left my hood. I just shot my new video in my hood on 96 and Cherry Street in East Oakland. The video called For Lifers. I just went back to go, show I be wanting to still have my city involved in my shit, but I don't live in Oakland. You know, I live in Atlanta and in Las Vegas. I be back and forth, but I go home. You know, I go still do my shit. I go back and do what I gotta do and make sure niggas still feel me in the town. You know, but I ain't stupid. I'm getting bigger. Like, you know what I'm saying. So I understand there's a lot of jealousy, a lot of envious shit going on, and I don't put too much work in for me to have to step back, go backwards. You feel me? Because when I'm in Oakland, I don't understand that they look at me as a rapper, but sometimes when I be out there, I'm not in rapper mode because I'm really from there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really related and connected to niggas who done shot them niggas from over there, or I'm with these niggas who did something. I'm really from that shit. So the politics against me be kind of like serious. So when I'm in Oakland, I don't be in rapper mode. I be in like on some militant shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I be having to watch niggas. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Is there any? East Oakland has a lot of big rappers that come from there. Is there any other big rappers that you knew growing up?
Oh yeah, East Oakland for sure. Keek the Sneak, Yuck Mouth, uh, East Oakland, shit. Drew Down, MC Hammer, um, you said East Oakland, cause the whole Oakland, you know what I'm saying? We got Money B and Mr. Fab, and he from the north, they from the north. And yeah, shit like that. We got a few people. Make sure y'all go get that Lil Mikey TMB Some Special mixtape hosted by DJ MLK. That shit out right now. That shit slapping. He's doing this shit. Y'all go tap in, go get in tune to your boy. Yeah. Hey, all my socials, Lil Mikey TMB, everything. Yeah.
Well, that's what it is, man. I appreciate you taking the time. What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.